I never wear a seatbelt when I travel by plane, but one day I realized why I should have been wearing one. I was asleep with my head resting on my boyfriend's shoulder when suddenly a fighter jet collided with our passenger plane. The impact was so powerful that it tore a huge hole in the cabin. The sudden loss of pressure caused passengers to be pulled toward the opening. Since the plane was shaking violently, I was thrown around inside the cabin. I started getting dragged toward the hole, but my boyfriend grabbed my hand. Unfortunately, his grip slipped. I somehow managed to grab onto a nearby seat and held on as tightly as I could. But then the plane suddenly broke into two sections. I rushed back to my seat and for the first time, terrified, I fastened my seatbelt as tightly as I could. All I could do was hope for a miracle. Then the plane crashed into a forest. When I finally opened my eyes, I realized I had somehow survived the crash. I was injured, but I pushed through the pain, tore off a piece of my clothing, and used it to bandage myself. Then I started calling out for my boyfriend. But when I looked around, I realized something terrifying. I was the only survivor. Exhausted, I sat in my seat when suddenly I heard a helicopter outside. I immediately climbed out and tried to get the helicopter crew's attention. One of the men spotted me, but the officer said it was impossible for anyone to have survived the crash. Still, the man convinced the pilot to turn around and search the area again. Meanwhile, I went toward the other section of the plane to look for my boyfriend, but I couldn't find anyone there either. Then suddenly, a tiger appeared. I froze and slowly stepped backward, but I accidentally stepped on a stick, and the sound caught the tiger's attention. Just then, the search helicopter flew overhead again. The tiger got scared and ran away, but once again the helicopter failed to spot me, and just like that, I lost another chance to be rescued.